Hello again. Hang on. Sorry. Can you tell I'm always really prepared for these videos? So, hello. I've decided to, actually find some batteries, for my flip camera, because this thing is a piece of shit. Well, it's, you know, it'd be okay. It's probably been like knocked about and so on and so forth before I actually got to really use this. So I'm sure whenever this was bought years ago, it was probably actually quite a good camera. But yeah, I probably ruined it. So kind of thought, because why the hell not? I'll actually just kind of talk, you know, because we don't do that enough. Sure, we don't, Tumblr. And anyone else who watches this, YouTube, you know, about what's happening in my life. Because, you know, I'm just such an interesting topic of conversation for people. No, flip me. I think for the last time I've kind of done a proper vlog was so long ago that it just seems like where do I start? Probably the last time I kind of gave a really big update on my life was when I've probably lost a job, nearly went into depression again, which sucks. I don't know, being unemployed always kind of really hits me hard because I get cabin fever incredibly quickly, and I think I'm happier when I'm working. I'm happier, even if I'm working a shitty job, I'm happier there than I am, you know, not working and not earning money or not doing anything. But, you know, I lost that job, but I've gained a new one which I really like, and I absolutely adore working there, and I work with absolutely brilliant people that I've instantly got along with, and no one's a dick, which is always a positive. Yeah, and I've kind of, because of the way that things were, I spent 5 weeks on the dole, which I hated, utterly hate it. I don't recommend it for anyone. You know, obviously for a lot of people, including myself, it's not really a choice, but what I could say is use it to get you out of that hole as quickly as possible. Like, I still can't understand to this day the people that are happy to be on the dole. You know, the people who make up excuses to stay on the dole, and people who, well, benefit from it, basically. People who commit that. I've just never understood why you would do that anyway. But yeah, so because of that, I decided, until I get my life really back on track, I would put the stand-up comedy to the side and really just kind of focus on me, and really focus on the essential things, and not just the kind of things I do for, you know, entertainment. And because only for my entertainment, like, I definitely wasn't entertaining any crowds. It was really just for myself, you know. It made me feel good being up on stage. I've probably ruined a few people's nights, let's be honest here, but oh well. But it was kind of weird because before that, I went over to Glasgow and Edinburgh, to do the Stands Red Raw comedy night, and like, I remember I was just in awe the whole time I was there. It was completely different to anything I was really used to, you know, like playing it makes it sound like I'm doing, you know, I've got an instrument in the hand, but, you know, talking to 100 plus people, 200 plus people in Glasgow actually, which blew my mind. And thankfully I heard that after I performed, playing, and it got me so revved up. And then just whenever I came back home from Scotland, just things crashed. Basically, it went downhill very, very quickly. But I'm in a better place now, thankfully. I'm sure you're all really glad to know. By the way, I say a lot. It's because I don't like plan these. I've literally just decided I'm going to turn on the camera and talk to it. You know, and hopefully a few of you will listen. Maybe. I don't know. Will you? Probably not. Let's be honest here. I'm doing this for. It's kind of like my stand up comedy. I'm literally doing this for myself. But no, I've like, it's kind of, and there's a few things on the horizon now, like that could be like the next step in things. We'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna jump into anything feet first, because I know what it's like now twice, unfortunately, in the last like 4 years, to get the carpet completely, pulled from under your feet. So I know now to just tread carefully on any sort of big decisions, and anything I really want to do, I have to think it through, because I can't afford big mistakes. I can't afford to do anything do anything without really thinking it through. So yeah, I'll tell you what, if you are watching this, and if you do, and I've gained quite a lot of new followers. I'm finally over the 100 mark, which I'm very pleased about, because I do very little on this blog that would be considered very Tumblr-ish. I'm not big into reblogging. And literally, if I reblog something, it's probably because I have pissed myself laughing, or it's genuinely interested me, or anything like that. I probably have never came close to my post limit, ever. But, so whenever I gain a follower each time, I like to think it's because they came out and they kind of see that whatever I post, it's all kind of very similar, and all very kind of like what is me on my blog, because of course I have to take things that it feels like, this is my corner of the internet, and I have to kind of keep it to my style, rather than just reblog what people want to see and what will give me followers. But let me say, if you're watching this, stick a thing in the ask. Doesn't matter if it's you, if it's anon, there we go. And we'll do like a Q&A of just random questions. Ask me absolutely anything, I'll probably answer it. So until then, guys, thank you so much for following, thank you so much for watching and reading anything I do put up. I know it's not in a regular schedule, but who knows? Maybe I'll start doing something like that. I want to try and do stuff with this blog anyway. And yeah, thank you very much. Nell Dog out.